Hello, everyone. We're going to get to battle report here. We've got 1,850 points. Astra Militarum versus Astra Militarum. Imperial Guard versus Imperial Guard. Astra Militarum versus Imperial Guard. Imperial Guard versus Astra Militarum. I don't even know what to call it anymore. The winner of this will have the right to call their army whatever they want. They can anyways, but hey. So I've got Dave coming. You might have seen him in a few other battle reports online against Mini Wargamer J. He's bringing his Astra Militarum list, which is very similar to the one that he brought against Jay. I'm bringing my Astra Militarum list, which was very similar to the one that I brought against Jay. We'll see. They are both being tweaked from the 1,500 points to the 1,850. But I'm not sure. Once Dave shows up, we'll get the terrain set up on the table. We will roll for our warlord traits. Well, I got Pask, so it's already, but psychic powers. I don't even know exactly what it is that he's bringing, but it won't be too long. He should be here, and we'll get right to rolling some dice, getting crazy, having some fun. All right, stay tuned. It's coming up right. Hello, everyone. Today we have a battle report of 1,850 points. Astra Militarum versus Imperial Guard. So we have already deployed, but as far as our units go, I brought Knight Commander Pask with an Executioner in his command squad. All WYSIWYG, heavy bolters, las cannon on the front. We got plasma sponsons on the side, las cannon on the front, both with camo netting. Second HQ is another tank commander and a vanquisher with a eradicator. Bolter sponsons on both, las cannon on the front, camo netting. Aegis defense line, quad gun. Got a squad of veterans here, just one heavy flamer and 3 shotguns. Here we have another vet squad with las cannon, heavy flamer. A basilisk sitting back here. Hopefully it survives for more than one round. Hellhound with the heavy bolter on the front. And squad of Ogryn with a priest. All just as is. And in reserves, 2 sentinels. Got old grudges for the warlord trait. And both my psychers got the same. We got force, divination, and force, prescience, and foreboding. And today I'm fighting against Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hey.
And in his list he has.
Okay, so I've got Rough Riders, 2 Vengeance batteries with the battle cannon, 2 squads of Ratlings, a squad of conscripts here, vets with melter gun. We have company command squad, platoon command squad, platoon infantry, like I said, Rough Riders, platoon infantry, manticore, tank commander, and a vanquisher, small squad of Ogryn, and then we have priest and Primera Psyker, and in reserve we have Vendetta, I think, the non-las cannon one.
Valkyrie. Yeah, missile pods?
Yep.
Multiple missile pods? Excellent.
Multiple missile pods.
What was the mission that we got?
We got Cloak and Shadows.
Cloak and Shadows, that's right. And you can see we got one objective there, one objective there, one objective there, and on my side of the table, 3 pretty much equally spaced objectives. Could be a whole lot of just sit and fire today. We'll see. And you want to try and steal the initiative?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. Okay, we'll be back after turn 1. Okay, so end of turn 1. We had the Rough Riders run up here. Blast come from this. I believe that was the one that ripped into...
That's the one that whiffed on the one Lehman Russ.
Right, that's right. We had the conscripts run up. We had Chimera there blow off some smoke. These guys back here take some great shots I believe that battle cannon was the result of... Is it this? No, it wasn't that one. It was, I think, one over here. But as you can see, I took a lot of damage that round. We had this gun emplacement, did some more damage here. We had his Storm Eagle rockets there come and just decimate back here. I ended up losing 2 Primaire Psychers, some hull points off pass. We got point off a wound on my quad gun there. The Vanquisher cannon, I believe, blew a hole right through the Hellhound.
Yeah.
I believe is what it was. And that.
Pinning.
And then I had a pinning test over here, as well as these little Ratling snipers. I love the Ratlings. They ended up precise shot, getting rid of the priest from here and pinning my ogres. So after turn 1, I'm in some trouble here. We'll see what happens. Okay. We got not a very successful round for me, unfortunately. Those guys recovering from pinning just basically stood up. The guys here that were blasted failed their morale check, ended up rolling like 11 or 12 inches, ran off the board, gone. He could only fire snapshots, so didn't do anything. But Flamer in this squad ended up taking up a couple Rough Riders, took out 1 Rough Rider, and 1 shot from the veterans took out a Rough Rider. Tried to get a tank order off here, could not, but had the Vanquisher fire into the Manicore, getting a pen, but nothing really, just he'll be firing snapshots. Pask fired a few into here. I think out of all his shots, since they were snapshots, I really was ineffective. More or less an ineffective round. I did, however, score 1 victory point for recon, as all the mysterious objectives have been done. Anyways, we'll be back after turn 2. Okay, turn 2. This flyer came on. A few shots. Taking out nothing, I don't believe, with that. We had a bunch of barrage and shots from here, wiping out almost all but 1. A few shots from these guys as well, as conscripts in for the 1. Ineffective with the Melta and the snapshots coming out of that Chimera. Believe it was the Manticore in the far corner. Did the 1 hull point to Pask, as well as blowing up or removing all the hull points from that Plasmacutioner. The Ogrins once again are pinned, and my Basilisk once again will be firing snapshots. Not a very good round. He ended up getting hallucination off. It's so beautiful for this one guy. He passed his leadership test, so by himself he's sitting there holding objective 1. We'll see how long he lasts for. Otherwise, as far as scoring goes, Dave managed to grab himself 2 more points from Assassinate and secure objective 4. Current score sitting 7-1. It's going to be a lot to dig myself out of, especially with so few left. But we're going to keep going. Well, my turn 2, not too successful. Moved up tank shock, pushed those Rough Riders out of the way. Coming in on an outflank, the Sentinels ended up shooting and taking the rest of them out. Got the Eradicator. We got the tank command here to split it off. Eradicator ended up taking out a few of his conscripts. Vanquisher shot into Chimera. He made his cover saves, I believe it was. Because I had an armor pen of like 20. Yeah. And then Pask did a shot up into it. Ogrins, no range, couldn't really do anything. As far as my objectives, which are secret, yeah, and I discarded secure objective 2. So, turn 3 coming up. All right. So in that turn, Dave fired a bunch of stuff in. Ended up taking this out with the flyer. Only had the one hull point left. Anyways, so and then we had some conscripts fire in, take out my remaining guy there. That battle cannon shot in, took a glancing hit, hull point there. His Vanquisher took out my gun emplacement. He needed that for demolitions. And some more shooting over here. These guys had the order to make their shots pinning. And in fact, Ogrins are now pinned again. That's 3 turns in a row. Can't use my Ogrins. This will be the first round that Pask actually gets to fire at his full ballistic skill. And my Basilisk never got to fire a single shot with its Earthshaker cannon because of being shaken or stunned until it finally died. Dave scored 1 more point with killing my gun emplacement, putting the current score 8-1. Okay, so end of turn 3. Had Sentinels fire into this group, killing off a few of them. They failed their break test and ended up running back. We had some shooting here, shot in with the Laws, and ended up getting we glanced it to death, basically. And those guys got out, still got the melty gun. Pask here, fired, emptied out all the conscripts that were in there. And Ogrins returned fire at these Ogrins, ended up just doing 1 point of damage to them. I had secure objective 1, which was this one. I was able to score 1 more point, bringing the score 8-2 for Dave. Not looking too favorable, but we'll see. Start at turn 4. So, turn 4, pretty deadly. Ended up killing a few of the Ogren here. Ended up taking these guys completely out of the game. So I'm left on the table with 2 Sentinels, a wounded Pask, and some Ogrins that obviously had too much grog the night before because they have not been able to stand up the entire game. Dave scored 1 more objective and putting the score 9-2. So we're going to call it. Good game, Dave. Thank you. Fun as usual. But big thanks to Dave for bringing his terrain today. Absolutely wonderful. Gotta love playing with these gorgeous ruins. As well as Dave's army, as always. Nicely painted. Manticore finally fired off every single one of its missiles. But the last round it ended up getting 3 missiles, doing quite a bit. The jet come in here. The Vendetta. Valkyrie. No, the Valkyrie come in here, do a lot of damage. Was able to kill 1. Yay! But, anyways, thanks again. Like, subscribe, comment below. Hey, how's it going now? Wow. Well, thanks for watching. I got destroyed there. Just destroyed. Turn 1, he took out so much stuff. Turn 2, just there was like no recovering. He's got like 8 points to my 1 or whatever it was after like turn 2, turn 3, turn 2. But there's just no way for me to get that. But hey, great game. Dave's a great guy to play against. A lot of fun. And big thanks again for him bringing out that terrain. It was really nice looking. And anyways, hopefully we'll get some more battle reports out there for you guys to watch. If you're out there and you want to have me a game, contact me. We can see what we can set up. Anyways, till next time, just have fun with it, okay, guys?